What is going on, everybody? We are back for the 5 Questions with ABJ Backstage PPW Super Show 5. Super excited for this one. I did a lot of interviews and stuff, getting some content. Very excited to be back in the mix here. PPW, rocking my polo again. You used to be backstage with me quite some time ago, but that's a different person. Who am I here with today?
The most intense and the best conditioned athlete in the sport of professional wrestling, the Playbook, Pat Rodgers.
I love that. Well, let's get straight into it. What is your current goal in life?
Current goal in life right now is to make professional wrestling a full-time job. I obviously have some, short, mid, long-term goals. Getting to that, but that is the life's goal as it is right now.
Absolutely. Well, what are you currently doing to achieve these goals?
I'm here working at PPW, getting some live reps in, going to training, working out. Trying to, watch the business, be a fan of it. I think that's so important that wrestlers, I think they be fans of the business, right? Yeah.
You would not believe how many people told me they don't watch wrestling and they're in wrestling. It's crazy to me.
Same.
What are some distractions or setbacks you have had to go through so far in your time in the business?
I've been very lucky, as it relates to a lot of the people that I've met, certainly a lot of the people that I train with. I have nowhere near a lot of the circumstances they do. I'm a single dude. I live at home. I don't have kids, wife, so it's really this is kind of be able to dedicate a lot of time to pro wrestling. It's kind of made for guys with my setup. So, but that in terms of kind of setbacks, but I think the one thing I want to work on more so is definitely get better at dieting. Because when you get to places like PPW, right, you see guys like Matt Yeager look jacked, and they have a really strict regimen, and they're bringing food with them that's healthy rather than doing what I did, having the buffalo fries before.
Slatington's food is problematic, and the beers. There's too much good stuff here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Who or what motivates or inspires you?
It's a great question, man. There's a lot of people that motivate and inspire me. I think anything top of mind, I think, would be my brother and my dad, just because they're both really tough, both very smart, really great people, and they've accomplished things that and they've overcome things that I can only hope to in my life. So.
And the very last one here: what are you grateful for, and are you currently happy?
Answer the second question, absolutely, man. I'm really happy. I'm pursuing a dream, and like I told you earlier, I get to do it. Without having the responsibilities of, like I said, wife, kids, and all that stuff. So, yeah, definitely, absolutely happy, and I am happy, and I'm grateful for my parents. I have really good parents. I'm very lucky. As I've grown older, I've kind of realized that that's very rare to have. So, having good parents that are supportive of it, but also, kind of keep reality in check as well. So,
yeah, where can people find and support you?
So, yeah, I'm on Instagram at Playbook Pat Raj, at Playbook P Raj _ at Playbook P Raj _ Instagram, and then Twitter, same thing, at Playbook P Raj _ on Twitter. You can just type Playbook Pat Rodgers and probably be the first one that'll come up. Yeah. So hit me up.
We will be back after the credits for that bonus question. We'll see you guys next time. We're back. Like we said, post-credit sequence, bonus question. Now, I kind of alluded to it in the very beginning. You had a different role here at one point in time at PPW. You and Mitch, who were once backstage people, now people who are now in the ring performing, they used to have to do interviews like this. Because as you can see right now, he's huge. And every wrestler he had to interview, he would sit in a stool or he would do a standing split to get it done. Yeah. How did you transition from backstage roles to actually saying, I want to enter the ring?
It's a great question. We could probably do a whole podcast on that alone because it's kind of it's a long, winding road. But
you're officially, you're booked.
Of course. No, I think it really came down to me just going to the shows, watching Mitch make his transition, and see that he was doing exceptionally well, and like, hey man, I think I want to try this too. And just being really around it, right? I think when you're, I think, someone who's got kind of like my personality, right, kind of love to entertain, love to be in the spotlight, it's really hard to come to these shows and be, although a very important part, you're still very much a secondary part of the show, right? So just kind of, again, getting around, seeing it, and then, I think I just decided I was kind of at a crossroads personally about like, hey, what do I want to do? And I just stuck the stuck to the flagon, as it were, and got it done. So I mean, it was honestly, man, it was really as simple as I just kind of committed to it. Committed to saying, hey, look, I'm gonna, move past, doing the backstage interviewing thing. I'm gonna do what I can, like little things, doing ring crew, making sure that, doing the little things to make sure that I'm differentiating myself as someone who's not just a dude who's, does backstage interviews.
I watched you show up for a seminar with Cheeseburger, and then you walked in for New Era, and I was like, holy shit, look at you transitioning. I love it. I love it. You've been doing really well, man. I'm very proud of you. I can't wait to see more come from you in the future, and come to PPW and see him perform. Any other shows, follow him on social media. We'll see you guys next time. We're out of here. Great job.
Thanks so much, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for hanging out and being patient. I appreciate
Absolutely,
that.
brother. Appreciate it.
Tonight was my first night. Oh, don't do that.